Was straight out to my hero, Heidi Damon, a rape survivor who confronted her attacker in court. Let's watch, and then we're going to get Heidi's comments.
I am not a victim. I am the victor. The stronger and the winner. You picked the wrong woman on August 19th, 2009. I survived. You have simply victimized yourself. I will be free for the rest of my life. You will be a prisoner for the rest of yours.
Straight into the lion's den, Heidi well said. What do you think of a 31-day sentence for this man convicted of raping his 14-year-old student?
I'm still absolutely floored by the fact that all he got was 30 days. He should still be in jail. The minimum is 2 years. He should have gotten at least 10 years. And as far as I'm concerned, the board still needs to review this case, take the judge out of his robe for good, and they need to retry the creature. He's not even a man, he's a monster.
Jane, this case is truly outrageous. I've heard of rape cases in the past. I'd rather see an acquittal than for someone to be convicted and get 31 days. I've never heard of a judge allowing someone out of jail after 31 days after admitting to raping a 14-year-old. I mean, this guy's like twice her age. This is the most outrageous case I've ever seen.
Well, here's the thing. The judge originally said, Judge Baugh, by the way, B-A-U-G-H. He said he gave a lenient sentence because, get this, the victim seemed, quote, older than her chronological age and was as much in control of the situation as her teacher. Well, after a huge public backlash against him, the judge then backpedaled and apologized, kind of.
I made some references to the victim's age and control. I'm not sure just what I was attempting to say at that point, but it didn't come out correct. What I said was demeaning to all women, not what I believe in, and irrelevant to the sentencing. I owe all of our fellow citizens an apology.
All right, straight out to the lion's den. Now, in this affidavit I'm holding in my hands, prosecutors say this married teacher starts giving this 14-year-old girl rides home from school, discusses his personal life with her, kisses her in the car, takes her clothes off, and then rapes her. He also commits a sexual act on her inside his high school office. But the judge says, quote, well, it wasn't a violent, forcible, beat-the-victim rape like you see in the movies. Are you kidding me?
What kind of movies is he watching? I mean, how many movies?
Chainsaw Massacre?
Well,
this
is
case
pretty
is
outrageous.
despicable.
This is pretty outrageous what
Jane,
this
how could
judge did. But let me point out something that I think a lot of people aren't talking about. And if you really want to change the law so people like this do get significant jail time, the laws have to be changed. The fact that a judge like this had the discretion to even do this is really what the gut of the problem is. How could he even be allowed to suspend a sentence of 10 to 20 years in his own discretion? If you want people like this who commit these acts to go to jail, make the laws make a mandatory minimum. Because let's suppose when this appeal goes through, he ends up getting the 2 years. Is 2 years really enough for this?
I don't think you have to make the laws. I personally disagree with mandatory minimums, but the judge does have revisory powers. Even if he made a mistake at the time of sentencing, he could revise that sentence and give a harsher sentence. My understanding is that the minimum is 2 years.
Is 2 years still enough?
2 years certainly isn't enough. This guy should be locked away for a good long time, for a very long time, actually. But the judge, in this case, for whatever reason, he is sympathizing with a child predator, and I don't understand.